All right, hello. It is Wednesday, December 3rd, and we are in week 12 of the release cycle. My name is Drew Hagan. Um, please note that this is a Kubernetes community meeting, which follows under the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which can be summarized as please be excellent to each other. This meeting will be recorded, posted to YouTube, so please be mindful what you say will be recorded. Um, let's see if there are any open discussion items. Uh, there are not. Is there anything that folks would like to discuss? Okay, let's move on to um, sub-team updates, starting with enhancements.
Hey everyone, Ryan this side. So our status is green. We don't have much to update. It's just that I have updated the PR to add all the code freeze exceptions. So that's ready for review.
All right, great. Any questions for enhancements team? Okay, moving on to release signal.
Hello team, Project here from Release Signal. So current status is green. We had one flaky test that we are tracking, but now that has been confirmed as non-blocker. Yeah, that's the update.
Perfect. And we have a few, I think, yeah, just a week left before the next release candidate cut. Any questions for release signal team? All right, moving on to docs.
Hello, everyone. So for docs, the current status is green. Last week's branch sync PR has already been merged. The team will continue to will start on the final draft of the release notes PR. In terms of other caps, we have completed 53, so they are merged. We only have one more PR still ready to review, and six of the other are do not require docs. So that should be it from docs.
So docs freeze, the cutoff was earlier today. I mean, it was technically yesterday. Um, we have one or two left, right? They both need exceptions.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so how should we proceed to follow up on, like, I guess just like reach out, tell them that it didn't meet the docs freeze requirements and they will need to file an exception, right? Okay, perfect. Can you send that message out and let us know if you need any more support to get them to file exceptions?
Yep, I think we can definitely do that right after this meeting.
All right, yeah, thank you. Any other questions for the docs team? All right, comms.
Yep. So after the code freeze, we have 15 enhancements with 13 PRs tracked. So you can just see the breakup down there. The release highlights discussion deadline has expired, so we have just opened a placeholder PR to draft the release announcement blog post. You can also check the progress in the link given there. And we are also going to send out the communication to the CNCF for the release webinar. That's it from the com side. Thank you.
Thanks, comms. Any questions for the comms team? Okay, moving on to release branch management.
Yep, hey folks. So status is yellow out of precaution, and so essentially RC0 is released. I started on Tuesday, but things went a bit late, so I left it for today morning. where I just finished the no mock release and then sent the announcement. And since the RC0 cut is also the part where we create the release 135 branch, there are a few tasks that need to be done. I have a link there for the issue that is tracking all of these. Earlier, we had an issue with the PR to update the publishing mode rules, but which was a unit test failing for unrelated reasons, which is now fixed. So from the issue cut, pretty much the only big thing that is pending is the generation of the tests and then refining whatever is generated or moved around manually. So this is what I'm planning to work on, and I expect I will have a PR up today, and then maybe till tomorrow we can refine and review that one. And then I will reach out to the release signal team and with the lead keep an eye out on the test boards, and if something is failing, then we'll have to adjust. And with that, this has to happen before next week because RC1 is next week, and it cannot happen without the desktop dashboards. So yeah, this is the plan for this week.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Let me know if you need any additional help. Yeah. So any questions for release branch management? All right, moving on to sub-project lead.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for attending part one of the retro, if you were able to make it or if you contributed to the retro items. Part two of the retro will be the week after Christmas. We tried to do it within like a couple weeks of the release. I know that the holidays and the end of the year in general always make the last release of the year kind of hinky for scheduling. So if you can make it to retro part two, great. If not, that is okay. Please go ahead and continue to add items to the retro doc as we come up with stuff. But otherwise, thanks. Great job. And I am talking to SIG chairs about succession to approve the potential new sub-team leads and release leads, and we'll have answers about those soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Kat. For the next retro, is it possible we can host it a little earlier in the day for some of the folks in APAC?
Totally.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
I can move it. I mean, I can run it probably as early as like 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Maybe 6 a.m. Mountain Time, but I will not be on camera at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So hopefully that gets it like close enough.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm good with 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Any other thoughts or questions for release lead? Or sorry, sub-project lead. All right, so y'all are doing an excellent job. We have a few weeks left here, so keep up the great work. I'm trying to finish up drawing the logo and the release theme write-up. I'm really excited to show that soon. And we will be continuing to support the docs freeze and potentially the release candidate cut. So let us know if there's any help that is needed. Any questions for me? All right, going to SIG scalability, it looks like we are green. Are there any other things we wanted to bring up while we're still on the recording? I have one question about this PR for the code freeze exceptions. So this is modifying an exceptions YAML. Do we put in the doc freeze stuff in here as well? Is that something that we've been doing?
So we've only had a couple of doc freezes, but yeah, those go in there too.
Okay. Would that make sense to maybe just iterate on this PR since it's already opened and we know the two that need exceptions?
Yeah,
Sure.
I can add, probably.
Okay. I'll post a comment on the PR for us to do that. All right.
So my memory might be fuzzy, but I remember in the past we did merge this PR and then just create, a follow-up PR with future exception, for future like freezes,
Oh, okay.
exception freeze, code freeze, docs freeze. But I might be remembering wrongly, so don't quote me on this.
Okay. Is there a reason like for traceability we would want them to be separate PRs, or could we just all toss it on this one?
I think last time we raised two separate peers for
Yeah.
enhancements, I mean code freeze and enhancements freeze. I can do that if you folks say so.
Yeah.
Let's say, yeah, it doesn't make any difference really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have separate commits, so should be good, I guess.
All right. All right. Any other final thoughts before I end the recording? All right. Thanks for joining the meeting today. And if you are tuning into YouTube, yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.